Tonight, two meetings about the stink affecting people in two states. First, the Bristol, Virginia City Council heard an update from the firms who are in charge of reducing the odors coming from the city landfill. That landfill just north of the Tennessee line has been unbearable for people in both states. John Janko has the latest from Bristol, where the council heard about the path to an eventual closure.
A stop to the stink. Representatives from Draper Aden Associates and SCS engineers think recently added gas wells could help.
We have every expectation that this will substantially reduce the amount of fugitive odors that are being released.
Hoke says 21 wells will be installed by Friday. Some will become operational within the month, but all will be ready by next year. When ready, they say the wells should significantly increase the amount of odorous gas pulled from the landfill, which is then burned off. Several residents have called for the closure of the landfill. Hoke says the gas wells are part of that process.
Whether you close the landfill or not, these wells have to be part of that and have to continually be maintained and potentially even added to.
But actually closing the landfill, they say that could take a while. It requires changing its permit with the Virginia Department of Environmental Quality.
As much as a year and a half of design and planning and back and forth with DEQ.
A Bristol, Virginia resident says that process needs to start now.
They need to start on getting those designs done now, and if between now and 4 years from now a better solution comes up, so be it. But we don't want to keep putting things off.
Early closure means the landfill would be sealed off with more than 100 feet to the top of what is currently a bowl.
Generally, a landfill, as you know, is a mound, and the mound can be adjusted downward if it was to close early. We've got a bowl that was never intended to be closed early.
That presents challenges for maintaining water runoff and containing the waste. It would also require more intensive post-closure care with the DEQ to make sure the closure works. In Bristol, Virginia, John Janko, News Channel 11.
Shortly after tonight's council meeting, community members gathered at the Bristol train station. They had a chance to talk about what they see and smell firsthand. The meeting was organized by community leaders hoping to come up with a plan to get things changed.
I fully support the mitigation efforts currently underway, the drilling and so on and so forth. That's a great first step. There are further steps about dealing with leachate and water issues off the landfill. We got to do that as well. What we ultimately want, however, is for the city to begin the process of submitting a closure plan so we can get this closed as soon as possible.
The eventual goal of the community members is to shut down that landfill. Residents said the smell is really making a negative impact on their health and their sense of community.